Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian DeCosta here, aka Jennifer95, coming at you guys with another video. So, today guys, lots of things to go over. I did not upload yesterday because, again, if you want to know why, it's on my social. But, needless to say, quite a bit of a controversy and a little bit of issues going on in the MUT community in terms of the content scheduling and stuff of that nature. Now, we'll get to it when I get there, but I don't really want to go about it too much. But we did get the AK drop yesterday. The first one was, pardon me, was Calvin Johnson, Megatron, 91 speed, 90s for deep route running. I believe he got deep out elite and wide receiver apprentice, both for 1 AP, so that's kind of insane when you really think about it. And then Darrell Revis was the next one. He's 91 speed, 91 man, 91 zone, 93 press. He also got I think he got acrobat for 3 AP, and it was another ability for like cheap as well for like 1 AP. And he also got on the ball, which is a ability that grants your defensive backs a better chance to react to the run on like regular run plays. He gets that for 0 AP. So you get a free ability with Darrell Revis with that one. So moving on, let's look at the content schedule, guys, for this week. So we got AK that came out yesterday. Team of the Week dropped today. It was actually on time. We also got Hispanic Heritage Month coming this week, which we'll touch on that here in a minute. And we also got Legends for Saturday. So for Team of the Week, the Player of the Week this week was Jordan Poyer. Now, I was not expecting this to be Jordan Poyer. I thought for sure this was going to be Austin Eckler. He had an incredibly good game against the I don't remember who they played. I want to say it was the Bengals they played, but I'm not entirely sure. But Jordan Poyer against the Ravens, 6 passes I think 6 tackles, 3 passes defended, and 2 picks. Great card all the way around. Doesn't have the greatest hit power, but he does get a couple of good team chems with the Eagles, Browns, and Bills team chem. Then we got for the other ones, we got TJ Hawkinson for the 88 with 85 speed, 88 route running. Had an incredible game against my Seahawks. Then we have Rashad Gary for the Packers. I don't remember what he did. I'm pretty sure it was something good, obviously. Then we got Plaxico Burress for Team of the Week for the throwback player for the offense. So we got, he's basically Calvin Johnson, but without the short route running. And he's a little bit shorter because Plaxico, I think Plax and Calvin are the same size, if I'm not mistaken. They're like both 6'5". I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I do know that Plaxico does not get wide receiver apprentice. Then we also have John Randall for the Seahawks and the Vikings team. I actually did pick this up today. If you guys want to see the stats for the full stats for the John Randall with team chem, a link in the description to my Twitter. Go check it out. But he's been playing okay. I really don't think he's been that tremendous, but in terms of how I have him set up, he actually plays my left edge. And I have Freeney and him on the edge, and I have Sam Adams and Jerron Reed still at rush DT. The LTD this week was Zadarius Smith. For his performance, we had like 3 sacks, I believe is what it was. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he was a good card. And then we had Danico Audrey, who was an 85. Josh Jacobs for his game against the Broncos. We got another Jack Jones for the Patriots. For just the special teams, and then we got Rashad Penny for the Seahawks, which I'm not even gonna bother to pick up, completely honestly, because this guy is just not worth my time. Honestly, it's just not worth it. So shout out to Metality for these for the screenshot. So let's move on to the Eric Dickerson situation. So for those of you, my apologies, that were not aware, EA put out Eric Dickerson for the Gridiron Guardians promo on Friday. However, for some unexplained reason, and I still cannot believe this was not tested before he went out, Eric Dickerson, when he was released, when he was on the field, would cause the stadium lights to start flashing to a point where people could have epileptic seizures from it. Not fucking ideal, obviously. So obviously EA knew about it, but they didn't get to fixing it until yesterday. So they did find a temporary solution. The team is working for a long-term fix as part of the title update. Their temporary fix is basically making them a little bit smaller. Which, I mean, I guess, I mean, it works, but at the same time, it's just like, damn, like, how do you not, like, that is something I would absolutely make sure to have tested before I even release the card. And if there was going to be issues with it, just delay Gridiron Guardians. Just delay the second release of Gridiron Guardians until you have it fixed and addressed. You know, in my opinion, this one was not inexcusable for me personally. So just checking my notifications here. Okay, so it was just somebody I know tweeting out. So next we're moving on to the Team Diamonds issue. Team Diamonds, there's an issue that has been found in the upcoming Team Diamonds set that will require a title update to resolve the issue. To prioritize quality with Team Diamonds release, the team will now be targeting the release of the program as of the week of October 17th, which is 2 weeks from yesterday. So, yeah, there's a lot of problems with this. I personally am not thrilled to see Team Diamonds being delayed another 2 weeks, considering I've been prepared for, I personally have been prepared for Team Diamonds for about a month and a half at this point. But one thing I will say is they at least told us that there was an issue. They kind of explained what the issue was, and they're going to move forward and try and fixing it. As you can see, they said that there was an issue with the Team Diamond sets. So what the problem was, I don't necessarily know for certain, but I'm at least glad that they told us what the problem was with the Team Diamonds being delayed another 2 weeks, which I'm not thrilled about it, don't get me wrong, but I would rather have it delayed than being released this week and then finding out, oh shit, there's something wrong with it. We need to do something, you know? I'd rather have that. So, I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed, basically. So Team of the Week, Week 4 is live, by the way, continuing on with the screenshots. So here is the reasons for the players. So T.J. Hawkinson gets, for the Team of the Week hero, for one of the Team of the Week heroes, gets Red Zone threat for 3 AP, and then Rashawn Gary gets 4 AP edge threat. So they just get a second one. Team chemistry is for them. So for his special abilities on Jordan Poyer, for his discounted, he gets Pick Artist for 1 and Deep In Zone KO for 2 AP. It's a bit of a bummer. I would have loved to have seen that be a Deep Out Zone KO, but he's still a fine user nonetheless. I think that Jordan Poyer is really, really good. In terms of the other one, so Zadarius Smith, this was his stuff. He got 8 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 3 sacks. Gets Edge threat for 3 AP and El Toro for 2. For Plaxico Burris, this was his game in Week 4 of 2005, where he had 10 catches, 204 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Gets Red Zone threat for 2 AP and Mid and Elite for 1 AP. Then finally, we have John Randall. He had 4 tackles, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery. I don't know why I was stuttering over my words there, but I did. Guess what? Get over it. He gets Crusher for 1 AP and No Outsiders for 2, which is a bit of a bummer on those. I don't really like these ones for John Randall, per se. So that was the Team of the Week. These are the discounted abilities and whatnot. And then we move on, lastly, to Hispanic Heritage Month. It was supposed to be coming out on Thursday, but they have tweeted out today that the program will now be releasing on Friday. The team will be using an additional day for testing to prioritize a polished release. Now, again, I am not upset about this. I would rather have it be delayed than it come out and realizing there's problems. I think I can understand the idea of getting upset about this and being like, yo, why isn't this done? I get it, and I completely understand that. I completely understand that sentiment, and it's a very valid sentiment. However, I would rather have it be delayed because it's not polished and they need to I would rather have it delayed for an extra day to make sure that it's all good to go rather than it being pushed out just to make the community happy and then realizing, oh shit, there's a problem, we now have to do potentially make rights. And I'm glad that the Mutt team, as much as the shit we're giving them credit for giving them, and trust me, we're giving them a lot of shit, a lot of it is justified. I'm actually completely fine with this. Once again. So, I don't have any issues with that. I think it's great that the Mutt team is taking that time to make sure that it is fully polished. I personally think they should be bumping their promo dates back to Fridays. I don't understand why they decided to put it on Thursdays. I really don't. I think that was dumb. Put it to Fridays. I personally also think team of the week should be Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, mainly Wednesday. But that's all I got for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy it, please hit the like button below and subscribe if you guys are new. Once again, shout outs to Metality for the screenshots. Links in the description below. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.